Yo, yo, here we go. You do realize the purpose of ballast is to keep you stupid and a slave, right? When you think you're on a ball spinning, flying through space, and then none of that shit even exists, you're gonna be fucking easy to manipulate, you idiot. It's insane. Whoops, out of there. If you can see a satellite at 300 miles away, why can't you see a jet's engine at only 7 miles away? There's a jet 7 miles. You can't even see it. You wouldn't even know the fucking jet was there if it weren't for this huge chemtrail. Or condensate trail, whichever. It's probably a fucking chemtrail. Anyway, do you see an engine? Are you able to make out an engine here at 7 miles? And you idiots act like you can see a goddamn even in a low Earth orbit from 99 miles to 1,200 miles, honky shonky doesn't even exist. But hey, that's what they say. So we got to go by their fucking Kool-Aid. So if you can see, you can't see this. These things are 99 miles in low Earth orbit. If it's orbiting, it's going to be 100 miles high. This is 7 miles, and you can't see the fucking plane. You dumb fucks. I'm done. You idiots that say I've seen with my own eyes the International Space Station because the TV told you so. You're a fucking idiot. You're basically fucking retarded. You're the cancer of the human race. Okay? On an intellectual level. You're the idiot. Okay? But I have seen satellites 300 miles in space. I'm not lying, nor am I talking out of my asshole. Shut the fuck up. Google satellites in space right now. Go Google it. You will notice that every image is a cartoon or computer generated image. Ask yourself why that is. Do the same with Earth. You can't get a real picture or photo. It's all computer generated. Same with satellites. You can't get a real photo. You can't get a live stream of the space debris going by where gravity makes it look impossible. You would never, if there was any debris, you would never be able to orbit again. It's done. Watch the movie Gravity. It's insane. You would never be able to orbit again. Ever. It's too dangerous. You'll never get a real picture. You'll never get a live feed of the space debris, satellites. Everything is going to be a cartoon. Look it up. Go, you fucking find one of these real pictures, and you fucking post it, will you? Artist impression of GPS satellite. Real photos of GPS satellites. They're towers, you morons. No satellite dish ever points straight up to a satellite. They point towards a tower. Go outside, look at your dish. It's never pointing straight up. It's pointing towards your city, wherever your towers are. You idiots that think fucking you can see an International Space Station. You're fucking liars. You're all a bunch of fucking liars. You lie because they don't exist. And the reason you lose cell phone coverage when you go outside of the city because you're away from these towers. If satellites were real, you could go anywhere in the woods and you would never lose signal. Idiots. Why can't you fucking morons realize this shit? It's so easy. But you talk all that shit out of your assholes. You talk all that shit. That's, what's that? You've seen the curve of the earth? Out your airplane window? Really? It's flat as fuck, you lying sack of shit. You must be retarded because that shit's flat. See how flat that is? The life expectancy of a person with ALS averages about 2 to 5 years from the time of diagnosis. Stephen Hawking diagnosed at age 21. He's now age, you can believe it, age 74. Do you really believe he has had ALS for 35 years? If so, you probably believe his ridiculous theories too. That they spoon, they just put shit in his mouth. He's never said any of this shit. It's ridiculous. Sun, moon over a flat earth. No. It's a concave earth. Don't you just love how 1 minute it's curved by a GoPro and then it's just concaved by a GoPro, and when it's really, if you just leave it alone and use a regular lens, it's flat. Use your eyeballs. Put the camera down. Go outside. You'll never see it concave like this, and you'll never see it convex. It's flat. Use your real eyes and then realize. Please. Linear perspective. The bottom of the sun looks like it's disappearing over a curve. It must be setting. Ooh. No. The guy's on a football field. He walks to the end of the flat football field. Perspective takes away his lower torso out of your perspective. just like the sun, just like the building here. It's how perspective works. It's the perspective ramp. When you know the earth is flat, but you can't like my post because you can't risk your family and friends knowing who you really are. The moon is not an oblate spheroid. Rahu. K2. Lake Tahoe from space. How big was the earth again? And how much water? 70% water? They're bending this with a GoPro lens. It's fake. It's fucking retarded. How do the pool balls remain still if we're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour? You just gotta step back and think. That's how easy it is to see through the bullshit research flat earth. Learn to discern. Learn to discern. Over a distance of 296 miles, the earth should curve over 58,000 feet. The Trans-Australian Railway crosses the Nullarbor Plain of Australia from Port Augusta in South Australia to Kalgoorlie in Western Australia. Includes 478 kilometer stretch of dead straight track, the world's longest between the 797 kilometer. That's over 11 miles of curve. Where does this curvature take place? It should have 11 miles of curvature, but there's none. Do you see that train track curving? Train tracks don't curve. They can't curve. They have to be level. Because when they have hundreds of cars with just a few tractor pullers, engines, pulling them, you can never go up a hill. You just can't. They don't make the engines. You would have to have 100 engines to match the cars. There you go. Look at that, dude. 90-degree angle. There's your horizontal. There's your vertical. There's your horizontal. It doesn't get any flatter than that. And we're using real measurement. That's a real fucking, you know what I mean? A right angle there. The supposition that the seasons are caused by the Earth's annual motion around the sun at a mean distance of 92.5 million miles is grotesque. The size of the sun is in proportion to the Earth as 329,360 to 1. The diameter exceeds that of the Earth 112 times. The Earth appears by this statement a mere grain of sand as compared to the sun. They say it would take 1 million Earths to fill the mass of the sun. It's the opposite. Everything's opposite. It would take 1 million Earths to fill the suns to fill the surface of the Earth. Dumb fucks. Everything's opposite. God, all you got to do is just learn how to decode it. Okay, what's the decode model? Reverse the truth. You just reverse it, and then there's the truth. Okay, this enormous expanse of light focused on a rotating grain of sand at a distance of 93 million miles would cause the same season throughout. You would never have a change. The paltry few miles in comparison that separates London from Cape Town would never cause diverse seasons. Neither would the distance from London to the Riviera justify the difference in the climate that characterizes the two places. So here you have the sun. According to their Kool-Aid, it takes 1 million Earths to fill it. Here's the Earth. Here's the sun. It's so far away, 93 million miles away, and any little supposed tiny tilt is and so forth is what creates the seasons. It's ridiculous, dude. You gotta be fucking batshit. You flat earthers are stupid. If the Earth is flat, why can't we see China? Why can't you see through underwater, you idiot? Why can't you go underwater and see forever, you jackass? It's the same principle. It's just a medium that's more dense than air. Air has its limitations, and just like fucking water, you dumb fucks. Because mist, dust particles, air density convergence, vanishing point. You're not Superman. Any more questions? Globe-tard retards? Dumber than fuck. The perspective ramp should not be confused with the curvature of the Earth. Here's your perspective ramp. Flat surface. Perspective ramp. Not Earth's curve. This is a boardwalk that's flat. It's built level. And it ramps up to your horizon or horizontal or Horus eye zone. They used to call the sun Horus. Horus eye zone or horizon. Some people like to say her eye zone. It's Horus. Horus is the sun. Okay, this is great. Now, are you ready? I'm just going to blow your fucking head here. Flat Earth horizon always reaches eye level, no matter how high up you go. On a globe, Earth, the curvature horizon would always dip below the viewer as the plane ascends. Here's the plane. The curve should be down here. It's up here. Where's it curving? Where's it curving at? Does the plane here that's flying level look like it's having to tilt its nose down? It's tilting it up, if anything. Does it look like it's having to tilt its nose down? According to the ball here, you got to tilt your nose down to adjust for the curvature. Unless there's no curvature. Like this, there's no curvature. At what point is this plane tilting down to curve down? Where's it tilting? Where's it curving? Does this plane look like it's having to curve down? Like this? No, no. East-west circumnavigation done a million times. North-south, zero. Zero. You get somebody to come about the other side of Australia and I'll fucking shit. Homeless shelter landed on the moon, you friggin' dipshits. There you go, plastic curtain rods. They love you. Gravitational waves discovered. Let me guess. Billions of light years away, right? Right? Let me fucking guess. Billions of light years away? Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Developing story just in. Mickey Mouse spotted on Jupiter performing magic spells. See? Magic spells. Cute. And they love you. I've debunked the globe. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? I can't do it. Did you know in 1945 a B-25 bomber flew into the Empire State Building and didn't collapse? Yet 3 World Trade Center sky. I don't know how this got from flat Earth, but anyway, maybe it's because it's flat and it was flying and flat and ran into a building. And here you go. Here's the sun, clearly behind the moon, but yet the moon is fully lit on the other side. It's its own light. And another thing is, when it's closer to us, it will appear higher. Go watch my video on the sun illuminates locally and the earth is stationary or something like that. Go check that out and you'll understand why. This looks higher because it's closer to us. That looks lower because it's further away. As it gets closer to us, it'll look higher and then it'll start going back down. PSYOP number 00000001. The great lie that enables all others. Earth photo taken by JAXA satellite, da-da-da-2. It's photoshopped. Go look it up. Go to this fucking website. Click and paste. Go. I did this before and somebody went and did it and they're like, oh my god, I didn't believe you, but it's true. It's true. If the ISS is orbiting Earth at 250 miles high and has zero gravity, right? 250 miles high. Low Earth orbit is 99 miles to 1,200 miles. Cuckoo. Fucking cuckoo. But let's go with the Kool-Aid. And so, what holds the moon on Earth's orbit at 240,000 miles away if there's nothing here? Gravity here. If there's no gravity at 250, what's holding this fucking moon here at 250,000? It doesn't even make sense. They're so fucking dumb. It's ridiculous. Earth is flat and motionless. Apply this curvature of 8 inches per distance squared. Apply a curvature math to the globalist dimensions and the ball fails every fucking time. From here to here, this should be curvature. It's flat. According to their Kool-Aid that they drink. Dear NASA, you're rubbish at faking outer space. Please refund us all, plus compensation for trauma caused by this utter nonsense. Thank you. Or we're going to have to chop all your fucking heads off. Cunt, you are off. You must fuck. Somehow this bitch got into the flat earth shit. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.